Hello and welcome to a brand new video. I don't know why I sound like a chipmunk. Ignore that. That's not why we're here. We're here for that man just there, him, because it is all over Twitter, Sky Sports, Manchester Evening News that a deal has been agreed for Mr. Wan-Bissaka. So if you're excited for a brand new video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's roll those credits and let's jump into some juicy action. So, as I just said there in the intro, Mr. Wan-Bissaka, him, that handsome bugger there, has signed, or a deal has been agreed. Let's get into some of the news surrounding this. So, the first thing that we need to look at is Sky Sports. It says United agree Wan-Bissaka fee. Manchester United and Crystal Palace have agreed a fee for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, that man just there. But personal terms have yet to be agreed with the player. The fee will be around 45 million up front, plus 5 mil in add-ons. Wan-Bissaka is expected to travel to Manchester tonight and have a medical tomorrow. So there's a lot of this going around. United nearing 50 mil Wan-Bissaka deal. He could undergo a medical in the next 24 hours. And then if we hop over to the Manchester Evening News page. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah, let's have a look. Wan-Bissaka medical tomorrow. Former player gives seal of approval regarding Wan-Bissaka. United plans after Wan-Bissaka has been revealed, apparently. Aaron Wan-Bissaka fans are loving a picture of him in a United t-shirt as a young child. Yes, I'm also topless because it is 1,000,000 degrees and I've got the fan on because I'm going to melt. So that's another thing. So there's a lot of news coming out about Aaron Wan-Bissaka signing for United. It's good news, it's great news, I'm chuffed, I'm happy about it. We need to start signing more players, but the problem is, as I've said in a previous video, that we've got deadwood that we need to get rid of, and that is going to hinder United. Now, the good thing is that we already have a right winger in Diego Dalot, and bringing in Aaron Wan-Bissaka is actually going to be a good thing, because it's going to make him up his game. And then you're going to have two right backs, both fighting for the same position. But I think that's a good thing. You need competition within a team, because if you haven't, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I love Ashley Young. I've said it, hundreds of times. I know there's a lot of hate out there for Ashley Young, but I genuinely do like the player. I honestly really do like the player, and I like him as a human being. He's a nice person, and I think he's a good player on his day. But I think Diego Dalot's better. But the problem is, the last two managers, in Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, instead of going, you know what, we've signed Dalot, he's young, inexperienced, he needs to play to get experience. He needs to play to get strength, to start understanding the game a little bit better in the Premier League. But instead they stuck with Ashley Young. Now there's a lot of hate out there for Ashley Young. I personally I like him as a player. I liked Valencia. I thought Valencia was a good player on his day. But there needs to be competition for places in the team. Now, we've got centre-backs. Now, we've only got one really good centre-back, and that's Lindelof. Jones isn't good enough. I'm sorry, he's not. Smalling is a backup player, if anything. He's a bench warmer. Marcus Rojo, not good enough. I'm sorry, I've said it many times. And Eric Bailly, who potentially is a backup player. Now, there's no one there that are good enough to play in our back four at all, apart from Lindelof. So you've got Dalot, who's good, Wan-Bissaka, that's good. They're going to bounce off each other, learn from each other, and also grow with each other and have that competition. With our centre-backs, there isn't really any competition because there's not anybody... Fly, get out my fucking house! There's not anybody good enough, really, other than Lindelof. So you've got to play those other 4 players because, let's be honest, there's no one good enough. We need a good centre-back. Whether that be Koulibaly, Diaz, Diop, De Ligt, if you like, we need a good... I know we're not going to get De Ligt. I know he's not coming to United. He's going to Barcelona, PSG, Juventus. I think it's PSG he's going to, but he's going over there. But what I'm trying to get at is we need quality players in our squad to help fight for places. Because if you've got that fight for places, then they're going to fight on the pitch as well for the team. And they're going to, work for the team instead of working for themselves. I personally think we should be getting rid of Paul Pogba. And I think, that's done. Get rid of him, show him the door, off you go, bye-bye, get out of my club. Because I think one of the 2 things is happening here. Either he wants to leave, or he's come out and said he wants a new challenge to try and get more money out of United. Now, either way, that's not going to wash. Because there was a report the other day where it was like 500,000 a week. So that's what? I'm going to have to calculate that. Get me phone. Calculator. So 500,000 times by 4 times by 12. That's around about £24 million a year. 24 million a year. What the hell does Paul Pogba need with 24 million a year? What, to do some more dodgy dancing videos? I'm sorry, no. Bugger off. The door's over there. You know where's it. You use the same door you used to get it, and off you go. Off you pop. Jesse Lingard's another one. That video that he did the other day, and I reacted to that. I still think he's a disgrace. I still don't think he's good enough for United. I don't think he'd even be good enough for Everton. I really don't, But the problem is, like I was saying, we've got dead wood. So bringing in Wan-Bissaka is a good thing, because it's going to help fight for places. But on the other hand, it's a bad thing, because we need to offload other players to regenerate more money. That's the issue. So we can't then go out and buy a butt ton of players. Not that I don't think we're going to, personally. I've just got a really bad feeling about this transfer window. A really bad feeling about it. And I'm frustrated, like every other Man United fan out there is frustrated. Ollie must be frustrated. Ed Woodward needs to pull his finger out of his arse, pull his head out of his arse, and go, oh, it's the transfer season, we best buy players, because we've got a load of shit on our team. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's frustrating as a United fan. It must be frustrating for Chelsea not being able to buy players. But it's frustrating for us because we can buy players, but United aren't buying players. I mean, Daniel James, quality player. I don't see him playing more than 20 games this season. I really don't. I'd be shocked and stunned if he does. I think he's a quality player, great for the future. Got a lot of love, a lot of respect for that boy. And I really think he's going to do well at United. Same for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He will play games. He will, because he's got that quality. He's Premier League proven. James is Championship proven. But I honestly do believe that he could be the next Ryan Giggs. He could be. He could be the next Gareth Bale. We just don't know. We don't know. Because we're yet to see him play for United. So maybe he's going to be amazingly, and maybe he'll do so well in pre-season that, he plays every game, in the league. Maybe he will. We just don't know. No one knows yet. But I feel sorry for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because I think he wants to turn United around. He knows United. And I've seen a lot of people tweeting Ollie out. I'm sorry, but get your head out of your arse. Ollie out? What? Because he had 2 months because the players down tools who wouldn't work for him and wouldn't play and lost. That's on them. That's not on him. That's on the players. I'm sorry. That's on them. That's why we need a good transfer window to bring in quality that are going to work for him, are going to work for the shirt, are going to work for the badge, are going to work for themselves and want to win. Because let's be honest, we're not winning the title next season. Oh no. This is a race for 4th. United have never been a team that raced for 4th. If you look back over United's history in the Premier League, our lowest prior to Fergie leaving was like 3rd. We were always 1st, 2nd or 3rd. And then David Moyes comes in, we're like 6th or 7th, like what on earth are you doing? Get out. Louis van Gaal comes in and falls over during a game chatting to a referee. I'm sorry, the fourth official. I'm sorry, leave now. Fergie would never have done that. Off you pop. Jose Mourinho comes in. All right, we win the Europa League. And we get second. But then the following season, it all goes tits up for us. So we need quality players. The board need to back Ollie in the transfer window. Bring in Bruno Fernandes. We need him. We need another midfielder, Thomas Partey maybe. We need a right winger, Nicolas Pepe, I'm thinking, or Hervin Lozano. That would be great. I don't think we necessarily need strengthening up front because we don't really know what's happening with Lukaku, so we could be left with Lukaku. I like Sanchez a lot, but I don't see us selling Sanchez. So I'm hoping that we'll probably have Sanchez. So I'm thinking we're gonna have Lukaku, Sanchez, Martial, Rashford, Mason Greenwood. So I don't think we need strengthening up front. We've got players that can play in those positions up front. It's mainly our midfield, the engine room, the creative hub of United, which is the midfield, and then your back line, a good defence with a good centre back, a good right winger, right back, just him just there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I don't know how you guys feel, but yeah. If you've enjoyed the video of me ranting for a little bit, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, bell, ding, and I'll see you in another video. Peace and look after yourselves.